Would you like for someone to take you under their wing and show you all of the tricks of the trade? Do you wish you could find a mentor to show you all of the ropes? What if I told you that I had 3 ways for you to get that mentor today and some great advice in today's featured book? Stick around. Hey there, and welcome to the Booksters Club, where we find daily inspiration from the books you love. Today's featured book is Talent is Overrated by Geoff Colvin, and today's inspirational thought comes to us on page number 109. It says, "From this perspective, we can see mentors in a new way, not just as wise people to whom we turn for guidance, but as experienced masters in our field who can advise us on the skills and abilities we need to acquire next and give us feedback on how we're doing. At least that's the ideal mentor, ideally used. Finding such a person isn't easy, but it's always possible to pursue the general principle. In all practice activities, it's highly valuable to get others' views about what you should be working on and how you're doing." All the greats had mentors. Steve Jobs mentored Mark Zuckerberg, Maya Angelou mentored Oprah Winfrey, Christian Dior mentored Yves Saint Laurent, Warren Buffett mentored Bill Gates, Socrates mentored Plato, Plato mentored Aristotle, and so on and so forth. If there is somebody out there who is significant and is powerful and is impactful in our lives, they had a mentor. Everyone of significance in the world who made an impact had a mentor that pruned them and got them to their best potential. And if right now you're working on something and you're trying to be the best at something, you're gonna need a mentor. And I have 3 ways for you to get that mentor today. Number 1, you want to discover what it is exactly that you want to excel at. The more narrow you are in exactly what field you're trying to conquer is going to help you. The more general you are, it's going to be hard to find a mentor who has actually mastered that field. Number 2, look for masters in that field. If you can find someone who has already conquered what it is that you're trying to do, don't look at them as competition. Look at them as someone who has learned, who has struggled, and who has gained all that there is to know as far as knowledge in that field. Look to them now as a mentor to teach you and to train you everything that you should know, and so that you can also learn from their mistakes. Number 3, you should be reading, watching, and taking part in absolutely everything that they have put out. You should be engaged in all of their social media. You should be reading all of their books, watching all of their videos. You should become that person's number 1 fan. We would all love having the experience of sitting down and having a cup of coffee with Maya Angelou, or having Warren Buffett show us the ropes of the stock exchange. But in reality, your mentor doesn't even need to know your name for you to take full advantage of that person mentoring you. We have world-class mentors at our fingertips, and we should be using all of those resources so that one day we might actually get to a point of excellence where that mentor is actually sitting across the table from us and we're able to have that personal experience with them. If you have a mentor right now and you didn't even know that they were mentoring you, I would love to hear about that in the comments. Also, I would like to know, who are you choosing for your mentor today? Leave that in the comments as well. If you had a different take on this part of the book, a different part in this book, or a different book entirely that you think should be featured right here on the Booksters Club, I would also like to hear about that in the comments. Thank you so much for clicking that like button if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell if you're new, because I post new videos just like this every single day. See you tomorrow, Booksters. For you to get a mentor today, plus some great advice in today's featured book. Are we okay with that? I think so. What? actually didn't know who the mentors were. Know who the mentors were. Is that important? It's not important. Okay. So, by Mark Zuckerberg. Was mentored by? No. Mentored. Okay. Steve Jobs mentored Mark Zuckerberg. Okay. Right. Warren Buffett and Socrates, Plato, Aristotle. Make sure you're saying that correctly. Warren Buffett mentored Bill Gates. Maya Angelou. Okay. By Warren Buffett. Socrates. Okay, remember Socrates, Plato, Aristotle. Socrates. Okay. All the greats had mentors. Okay. All the greats had mentors. Steve Jobs was mentored. No. Yay. Okay. I kind of want to lead into the 4 things, so I have 3. Did I didn't say 3 ways. I only said 3, right? Okay, 3. And train them and get them to their most, to get them to their highest potential. Yeah. Field you're looking at. I mean, you don't want to say, okay. Number 1, you want to discover what you want to, okay. As far as tips, tricks of the trade, ways to get the ways, oh man. Okay, so we'd all like to think about them. The mentor doesn't even need to know your name. With learning from their mistakes, and why did I do that? I'm like not telling you. Honey, don't overthink it. Like you have the points. Just talk. Okay. I said comment a lot. Comment. But you know, we need to end things